have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle. Oh, that's neat. And they can counter here. That's a cute ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lee Kang-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calmly anticipates. Oh, good spread. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Bai Chun-ho. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Deftly away. That's the throw. Lee Kang-in. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. That's really well cleared. Oh, shooting chance! There's an early warning shot across the bow. Nicely shaped cross. And he's there to clear it. Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Cuts out the pass. Now that's well seen too. Well timed, excellent interception. Bai Chun-ho. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lee Kang-in. Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. That has been knocked clear. That's been won straight back. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Out to the right. Purring through the gears, and he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's gone direct. And it's hoisted clear. Very nicely done. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
By Jun-ho, nicely intercepted. Into the channel. South Korea really have come out of the starting blocks here.
They're taking the game to their opposition, Peter. I'll be impressed if they manage this for 45 minutes, let alone for the full 90.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Yeah, I could see how the movement of those players up top, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
Lee Kang-in! A real chance and a real let-off. And they've got a throw. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aim forwards. That's an imaginative pass. He welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good spread. Lee Kang-in. That's good play. Crossed into the box. And out it comes again. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tries to get it clear. He's free, he has got space. Gets it away. And that's a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Looking here to chip it through. Takes a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Played back in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he spark a counter here? This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Clears it away. Spread out to the left. Nice looking ball. Lee Kang-in. He's in plenty of space here. Lee Kang-in. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out to the right. Crossed in again. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Aim forwards. And the counter is on. Oh, a delicate chip through. Clears it away. Bai Jun-ho. Ball's gone out of play. Can he find the finish? simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
South Africa are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Played into space out wide. Out of play for a throw. Out for a throw. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang in, now he's off and running. Does really well to win the ball there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That has been knocked clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Lee Kang in. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? Lee Kang in. In it comes. And it's hoisted clear. Could move up a gear here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Out to the right. Oh, shooting chance! By Jun-ho. Moved on forwards. And that has put paid to that. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. He is onto it in a flash. And it's played forward. It'll be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. No, that's too long. By Junho. Lee Kang In. Lee Kang In. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a lovely, neat pass. And a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Climbs up big! Gets good distance on it. A chance to play it in. And he's got his cross in. And he's there to clear it. Back in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. It is quite a run he's making here. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That'll be a throw. By Junho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Time to deliver. And that has been cleared. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Over to the left. Back into the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. That has been knocked clear. That's a good run down the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And that has been clubbed away.
South Africa are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Lee Kang in. South Africa looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a throw. That is a brilliant interception. Moved on forwards. Looks to the other side. That's an excellent interception. That has been cut short. Clipped into space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's hoisted clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Clearance is short. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That is as far as they're going to go. And it's played forward. Oh, look at this. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Calmly anticipates. Nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. By Junho. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. By Junho. Spread out to the left. Cross to the back post. And they've got rid. What a throw in. Gets into some space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lee Kang in. Lee Kang in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's played forward. Great run on the overlap here. And the finish! He's trying his best to keep it in play. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
By Junho. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Ball's played through. That's a super give and go. Great. Lee Kang in is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Smashing header! Goal! Republic of Korea are all square. One perfect ball, one perfect header.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
South Korea grab the equaliser and we're all square. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. South Korea get the second half going.
South Africa have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Wins the duel this time. No way through, so back it comes. That's really well manoeuvred. By Jun-ho. And he goes cross-field. Lee Kang-in looks to get on the end of this. Can he get onto this? So nearly the perfect ball. South Korea getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. By Jun-ho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lofted upfield. Now that's well seen too. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lee Kang-in. South Korea keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. By Jun-ho. Aim forwards. Caught offside that time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
We expected better, and so did he. Oh, they could break here. Plays it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. By Jun-ho. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. It's a good run down the right, and it's played into the middle. Moved on forwards. South Africa have reclaimed it. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aim forwards. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Crossed into the middle. Cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And the shot! And he's there to clear it. Lovely feet. Proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good spread. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. Bai Jun-ho. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a nice ball. Clears it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bai Jun-ho. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Lee Kang-in. South Korea can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bai Jun-ho. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's overshot the green. Tries a measured ball. By Jun-ho. Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Lee Kang in. Danger averted for now. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. By Jun-ho. Out towards the flank. Now it's Lee Kang in. Lee Kang in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played with finesse. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been knocked clear. By Jun-ho. Shot at goal!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played in with purpose. And it's hoisted clear. Drops it out wide. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Muscular approach does pay off here. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Shoots! No, not quite.
South Africa, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Played back in. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Played back in. Knocks it out wide. Bai Jun-ho did well to emerge with the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang-in. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lee Kang-in. He'll try to keep this alive. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance here to counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And he's there to clear it. It's gone for a throw-in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And That's a dangerous, great chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Up he goes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Lee Kang-in, playing towards the other side. Oh, that's nice. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And he thumps it clear.
South Korea clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's the chance to counter. By Jun-ho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Get a throw in. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? By Jun-ho. Clears it away. That'll be a corner. Cleared away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looks to the other side. And the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's come back to the keeper. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Decent progress down the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. That has been knocked clear. Have it back and can go again. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a nicely weighted pass. South Africa have got it back and they'll have another go. Over to the left.
South Africa, here we are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Final seconds, this has to be it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Tries to get it clear. South Africa don't have many options and time is running out. It's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ho played out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Played through for the wide man.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ho. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Clears it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
throw-in. South Africa to make one last surge forward. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. South Africa making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
South Africa desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Looking to break at pace. Lee Kang-in. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.